Happy Easter to all my folks out there who celebrate it. The ones that don't, enjoy the day anyway. It's kind of a weird Easter, you know. You don't have to go to family functions. You don't have to, you know, get all dressed up. I did shave and trim up though, just because my shit was getting long and my shit grows way too fast. But you know, make it for the kids. If you're a believer, make sure you let them know what it's about. Because, like I said, everybody knows my story. I was raised in this Christian church stuff for all my life, and this story always resonated with me. It always stuck with me. It was a hard one for me because, you know, what dude went through. Whether you believe or not, there was a dude named Jesus, and homeboy did to get tortured. You know, he got spit on, he got stabbed, he got mocked. All he had to do was just say what they wanted to say, you know, and he didn't. He didn't fold, man. He took it like a straight G, and died. And if you believe, he did that for you, you know. He did that so you could be forgiven and you could go to heaven. It's just a story that just always stuck with me, man, and it always makes me think, you know, because there's a lot of people that'll fold and they'll tell people what they want to hear just because it's, you know, they don't want to be uncomfortable or they don't want to go to jail or whatever reason you're telling somebody something. You know, you got to stick to your principles, whatever they are. Stick to them, you know. If you're going to be a shit talking hater, do that and be that, you know. If you're going to be a solid person, you know, don't do the shit that other people do. You know, don't hate on people. Don't judge people. Don't talk shit to people. You know, it's easier said than done because I still have a problem with it. But you know, if you at least want to be, you know, better, if you at least want to be different, then you know, do it. Make that change. And if you're already in the process of making that change, and on that, like where I am, man, it's time to jump off the fence. You know what I mean? It just, it just is. You know, riding that fence between what you should do, what you shouldn't do. You know better, but you still do it. You know, and it gets old. Trust me, it gets old for you 20 somethings. You have no clue. You 30 somethings, you're starting to figure shit out, and it's complicated, you know. And then when she hits, and dudes in their 50s and 60s are laughing at me right now, like, you have no clue, youngster. But man, I'm telling you, getting old is probably one of the hardest things I've had to accept. The changes in just the changes in everything, you know. Physically, you're not the same. You got aches and pains. You know, you can't just get up and you know, shoot, my 20 man, I play a game of basketball, man, 3 games of 21, then go play some flag football. You know what I mean? It was crazy, but now, man, I don't even. I mean, they try to get me to be in softball leagues, and I'm like, nah. What am I gonna do? It's either a home run or a single. You know, I ain't running past first base. You know, I'm not stretching out a long single into a double. You know, and I don't want to play catcher. You know, I don't. softball's big in my family, so that's why I'm talking about softball. My my little brother, he's like all-star softball player. They win tournaments and all kind. It's kind of a big deal, man, to some people, but I just don't want to do it. I did it for years. I played in Monday, Friday, Wednesday night league, Saturday league. It was, but now it's like, nah, man. I got too big because I couldn't even really swing a bat. That's kind of what made me quit. But now, man, it's hard to play catch. You just learn, you just lose those muscles that did that. And well, now I'm just rambling. So everybody, enjoy your Sunday, even if you don't celebrate Easter. If you do believe, man, think about that. Just think about what he did for you to get into paradise. Dude paid, man. Dude paid for it. Paid for all of us. So even if you screw up, like we all do, you're forgiven. That's why I don't know why this religion has just always stuck with me, And Buddhism is not a religion, folks, okay? It's a philosophy of life. And a lot of this stuff Buddha says, someone said in the Bible too, man. So when you hear me talk about Buddha, it's just because I enjoy that philosophy. I try to live by it. So, for all my gente, los vemos.